And we are back. Be Rich, what's going on, my brother? What's going on?
I'm just thinking about how Aaron would say, and we are fat.
Yeah, man. He gets like one good joke off. We've been doing this a little over a year,
that
right?
was his best joke.
Well, no, he got another one when he did that. When he said I was like the Pillsbury Dough dude, and he made the little noise. Yeah, that was good.
All right, shout out to Aaron.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, that's your 2 seconds of fame, man.
Whoa, Pittman. So look, we're gonna get straight down to brass tacks, man, and business,
what?
right? The brass taxes, man.
Taxes. I never heard of that.
We're going to get straight down to business, right?
Around to business.
All right, so earlier you said you wanted to discuss how can we put together the best Falcons offense
Ever.
Who could put together the best Falcons offense
all
ever?
Time.
You said all time. Damn. So on this episode, I'm gonna let you do the leading when it comes to that, because you go even further back than some of the names. I'm not trying to say anything.
Oh, okay.
I just said like you a historian at it.
Nah,
like you like our boy Ryan. Shout out Ryan, the historian,
Ryan?
man, the bird
Shout
cage.
out to you, bro.
Yeah, man. Ryan just did something with Steve Weiss yesterday.
Oh,
man.
wow, that's
and
dope.
I saw Maceo, our boy Maceo, do something with Steve Weiss.
Okay.
Steve Weiss getting around, boy.
Oh, man.
Talking about the Falcons with all the content creators in the city of Atlanta.
That's what's up.
But look, so you wanted to put together an all-time offense. You putting together offensive line as well?
Yes, that's the hardest one.
Okay, then.
I can do that.
Well, let's get it going. Right now, we glad that y'all here. That's not all we're going to talk about, but that's one of the main things we're going to speak on.
All right.
Get it started, man.
So what I want you to do is you call out the position, and then I call out the names.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna start.
Right.
We're going to start with the person on the offensive line that helps makes the calls, that get everything's aligned, that gets the quarterback to knowing what he needs to do, even in times when he may not see something, he can pass that information along. We're going to go with the center.
The center. That's an easy one for me. I have to go with no other than Jeff Van Note.
Okay.
One of the staples of Atlanta, a real good Atlanta Falcon. And he came a broadcaster and was good at that too. And he played for a long time. And he gave up like not that many sacks over his career. So Jeff Van Note, shout out to you. You cut the all-time Falcon center, Jeff Van Note.
All right, then shout out to you, Jeff. Shout out Van Note, man, out here dropping them C notes out there on the field.
Yeah, man, he was dope.
Okay, well look, I'm gonna go right next to him though.
Okay.
We're gonna go left and then we're gonna come back right.
All right,
left guard.
Left guard, and that's a hard one for me. I would have to say left guard. I have to say Houston Hoover.
Boy, I'm talking about you just taught me a name. I don't even remember that name.
He was a big dude, man, big sucker, and he ended up being a good. I think he ended up getting traded and played for the Raiders or someone like.
How many seasons was he in Atlanta? Because I do not remember the name.
I don't remember,
Hoover.
But he was drafted, I think, by Jerry Glanville and lasted a long time in the league.
And seeing this is why I'm letting you lead this particular, because I do not remember Houston Hoover. That man got one of the most interesting names, Houston Hoover, man. It's almost a tongue twister.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Let's go to left tackle then.
Left tackle is between two. It would be the Mike Ken or Bob Whitfield. I don't know.
You got to make a choice. You have to make a choice.
Man. Mike Ken was that dude, and Bob Whitfield was that dude as well. You know, I had to go with Bob Whitfield, man.
And why? Why are you choosing Bob?
Because he a brother, man.
Okay, that's what. Okay, because it sounds like you really wanted. It seems like you leaning towards Mike Ken.
I was leaning towards Mike Ken, but either way, man, you get either one of them guys.
Man, go off a play. When it comes to play,
Bob Whitfield lasted a long time, and he played.
Okay, but you said the brother, so I didn't know if you were just.
Nah, he was good. Bob Whitfield was good. He was a good left tackle, a great left tackle.
Hey, man, and Bob played a huge role in the musical footprint in the city of Atlanta.
That's why I pick him.
Yeah, he played a huge role in the musical footprint in the city of Atlanta. If you don't know what Bob Whitfield did, then go look up Patchwork Recordings and Patchwork Studios.
Yep.
All right, well, let's go to the right then. Right next to Jeff Van Note. Okay, so we got Bob Whitfield, left tackle. We got Houston Hoover, left guard. We got Jeff Van Note as our center, right guard.
This is
you going with?
Bill Fralick, big Bill Fralick, one of the best linemen the Falcons have ever had. I don't know if you know about him.
No, I don't.
In the 80s, Bill Fralick was like number one draft pick, and he lasted a long time, man. Real good guy. Real big, man. If we had him now, bro.
So it'd be something else, huh?
Solid.
Fralick, man. Hey, man, you know, they got some kind I ain't gonna lie, this offensive line, they got kind of like some rugged names. I ain't gonna lie, when you think Hoover, Van Note, and Fralick, like for real, like that sound like a tough offensive line. Hey, man, because you got to deal with you got to deal with those guys. You got to deal with Houston, Van Note, and Fralick. And I mean, that sounds like a tough. Not saying the name Whitfield ain't tough, but it's more of a common name to me than what's his name? Houston Hoover.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Hoover Houston. Then Houston Hoover, Jeff Van Note, and Fralick. Okay.
I got my right tackle.
Okay, you had to go ahead and.
Nah, I was gonna look at somebody else, but it popped in my head.
Hey, man, go ahead and tell me, man.
This guy was traded for John Elway.
Okay. Oh wow.
So he played for the Colts, right? And when Elway got drafted by the Colts, they ended up trading him to Denver. His name was Chris Hinton. Hinton. And then Chris Hinton later on was traded to the Falcons for the #1 overall pick, and they ended up getting Jeff George to the Colts. So I forgot how. So
we won that deal then.
Yeah, he got traded to the Colts and then came to Atlanta from the Colts when we traded our #1 pick and we got Chris Hinton.
Chris Hinton.
Rising.
Chris Hinton. Man, hey, shout out to Bad Moon. Yeah.
So we got Chris Hinton, Andre Rising for our first round pick, and they ended up picking Jeff George. And Chris Hinton played tackle.
So if you had to break down with Whitfield, Hoover, Van Note, Fralick, and Hinton, if you had to break down those 5, what type of offensive line would you say that was? You know, is it a real rugged, rough?
Man, they can run block, they can pass block. I mean, it's pretty solid with that line. That's a solid line.
Yeah, but you know, everybody has a strength. Is there a particular strength that you feel like they would have?
Fralick was a tough dude, could block the run block, tough. I mean, pass block. Hinton was your protector. Like, he was making sure ain't nobody getting to the quarterback. Bob Whitfield, he was blind in one eye, so he really played really great to be blind and legally blind in one eye.
Yeah,
and so he always protect the quarterback. I say probably the weakest link would probably be Houston Hoover.
Okay, I'm
probably missing out on somebody else. Look in the comment if you guys find a better left guard than that, please let us know, because I can't think of none right now that can beat Houston Hoover.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So we move on from the offense. We have our offensive line.
All right. Cool. Got the line. I think this is a good line to get us to the Super Bowl.
Okay. We had that set. Okay. So we gonna stick right inside, right next to the offensive line, either side. And you know what? I don't know if I want to pick 1 or if I want to pick 2. Let's just go with 1 to make it difficult.
Tight ends.
Tight end.
Oh, that's going to be easy for me.
Who you going with at tight end?
Man, no other than Tony G, man. Tony Gonzalez, man.
Okay.
Woo, man, he could do it all. And like he was saying one time, Matt Ryan was saying like he just ran his own routes and get open.
Yeah,
he got open.
I'm going to get open.
You couldn't call him out in the film room.
Yeah, so he couldn't get up on the board and draw anything.
But I get open.
Yeah, but I get open.
I get open, Tony Gonzalez.
So look, so since the first one is so easy, give me a second one then.
A second?
I kind of think who I know you're gonna pick from, the 2 that you may be thinking, but you go in and surprise me, because you go back with certain players that sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I wasn't paying attention, because B Rich be pulling these names.
And I'm thinking of 3 right now. I'm thinking of Junior Miller, Algie Crumpler, and
OJ.
I ain't thinking of Santiago.
You ain't think about OJ?
I was thinking about the dude that caught the touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Hooper.
I was thinking Hooper, but
I'm taking Santiago over Hooper.
Because he started a Dirty Bird?
Nah, I just think he would have been like putting the same kind of offense. But putting the same kind of offense. Yeah, putting the same kind of offense. I think he would have made the same kind of plays. And it's not slighting Austin Hooper. I just think OJ Santiago was still an athletic playmaker.
He just didn't put up the numbers over his career, but he could have put up the numbers.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he could have done what Austin Hooper did, if not more. I feel like he would have done more.
Well, Trey, freak it, man. OJ Santiago, man, and Tony Gonzalez.
Over Big Crump.
Man, I like
over Crump. Nah. Over Crump, and give me the other name.
I said
because you ain't even add OJ in.
Junior Miller.
Junior Miller. So
he was 80s, man. Steve Bartkowski target, but like back then they wasn't really throwing a lot, you know. But he could catch, and he was definitely catching touchdowns.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Me, man, I'm gonna probably go with Crump. I think
I go with Crump over OJ because Crump was definitely better than OJ. Had a better career and better numbers.
Man, I just think that, and this, like, once again, this ain't no slight to OJ or anybody else.
But OJ started the Dirty Bird, bro.
Okay.
He was the one originator.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. The Dirty Bird. That's cool. That's cool, man. But I think when it comes to being able to take like huge hits in traffic and still hold on to the ball, making them tough catches.
Crumpler,
man. It just was like
Brian Dawkins hit.
Like, man, like Crumpler, he took a couple.
Did he hold on to the ball?
Yes, he held on to it. Yeah, yes, he held on to it.
Dawkins was a missile.
Yeah, he held on to it. I don't know, man. Crump, like, for a minute, man, Crump was like, I mean, he
caught 3 touchdowns against the Steelers. Remember when B-Mac was telling us? I forgot all about that, man.
Yeah, man, Crumpler was like, he was a big-time playmaker. Man, matter of fact, Algie, man, we want to have you on the show, man.
Yes,
Come
man.
on the show, Algie, man. We would love to talk to Algie. Okay.
He got some stories, probably.
So you got your tight end set.
Got my tight end.
All right. So you got Tony G, that's number one. That's the starter.
Yes.
After that?
Algie Crumpler.
Okay, because you were kind of wavering with him and OJ.
I mean, you made me do the OJ.
I know I didn't. I just brought his name up.
I wasn't thinking about OJ.
I just brought his name up.
Yeah, and then I thought about it. I was like, he was athletic. He made some plays, but not more than Crump. Crump was that dude.
Okay. All right, so and before we go out wide, okay, let's go to the backfield now. But we're gonna start first. We're gonna start first with fullback, man.
Oh, a fullback is easy. By far, my favorite Atlanta Falcon, number 31, William Andrews. William, Big Willie.
I already knew.
Hey, man, that dude was a beast.
He was.
Man, like, if it wasn't for him tearing his knee, bro, he would have been up there with the greats, man. Like, he could run you over, catch the ball, do everything. He was the all-purpose. He was really a running back, but he was a fullback.
He was.
Came out of Auburn.
I mean, we'd be at them games, man. I was a little kid. My dad be like, that's the kind of running back. Like, that's the kind of running back that play. Oh, yeah, man. But he loved William Andrews.
Yeah,
Taught my head off at the game about William Andrews, man. I knew all about William.
So we got Willie out the way now.
Okay, now, to your starting running back. All-time running back for the Atlanta Falcons, who is B-Rich picking for the number 1 all-time starting running back for the Atlanta Falcons.
Man, we had some greats, man. I'm going to name some, but I'm going to tell you who I'm going to go with. We have Michael Turner, Warwick Dunn, Gerald Riggs, John Settle, Devontae Freeman. The other guy that year, what's his name? Coleman. Man, I'm missing out some too. We had Mike Rozier. We had Aaron Haywood. Jamal Anderson. Forgot about him. Mm-hmm. But you know who I'm gonna pick, man?
Who you going with?
I'm gonna pick him. I'm gonna tell you why I'm picking him. I haven't seen a runner for the Falcons like that. He's so hard to bring down. He's a horse. He can catch the ball, and it seems like he just got a nonstop motor, man. And that's Bijan Robinson, man.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna go with Bijan Robinson.
I am floored. I'm shocked that you went with Bijan after 2
years.
Two seasons. You already saying Bijan.
I see it, man.
Is the number 1 Falcons running back.
He got a motor on him, bro, and like it's hard. Like teams gear up to stop him. Like they're stopping the run when they're playing the Falcons. They're like, all right, we're not gonna let him beat us. And I ain't seen that for a running back for the Falcons, and I haven't seen it. Like, he cannot break any long runs, man. They own his butt. But, like, when he still... Aaron Woe Pittman, man, get the hell on. Why you look up out the phone, man? Out the blue. I seen your head to hold down through my peripheral vision, and then I see something come up. But what I was trying to say is...
Go ahead, man. Keep going.
Hey, y'all.
Man, keep going, man. You lose your train of thought.
This is laugh, though.
You lose your train
but
of thought.
Bijan Robinson, man, like, he a tough running back, man. He tough. And I'm telling you, we haven't seen the best to come. We haven't seen the best come. Like, barring any injuries. Hey, bro, we trying to do...
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
Trey, you heard it.
Hey, but
Trey heard it too.
But nah, thank you, man. I think we haven't seen the best of Bijan Robinson. I think there's a lot more to from him that we got. Something wrong with this man, bro.
Okay, look, you're gonna have to edit this part, Aaron, man. We're gonna have to start over, man, because you're a little unprofessional now. All
right. Damn, bro.
Nah, just go by you said it was the best. The best. We haven't even seen.
We haven't seen the best from Bijan. It's a lot more to come from him. Like it is. I just see it. Like the last couple of games, man. Like barring just stay healthy, man. He gonna be all right.
Man, and right now, because it's only been 2 seasons, like I see everything you see as far as the specialness in Bijan. I kept saying, I need to see special. Yeah. We took another offensive player for at that time for the 3rd year in a row. I need to see special out Bijan. I feel like Bijan is a special player. Me right now, if I'm gonna go with the number 1 running back right now, until I see even more out of Bijan, I'm gonna go with the burner, dog.
Michael Turner.
I'm gonna go with the burner. Like the burner just brought a certain level of toughness.
He did
to the team that it was. And look, we've had a lot of really good running backs. Yes. People can say whatever they want about the Falcons. Like with every organization, there's some really special players that play for every organization, and we've had some. Jam, Warwick Dunn. We're talking about Turner. You talking about Bijan. Man, we can go down the line. I mean, dog. We talked about William Andrews being a fullback, but he was running back. Riggs, I mean, we've had some special players. Like, let me tell you, we've had some special players, but Michael Turner's year in 2008, man, it was just like a bowling ball. It looked like a pinball in a pinball machine. He just was bouncing, and at that time, he still could take it 50, 60 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At a no doubt.
Nah, he was excited to run. But it's something about Bijan's game, man. Like he juke you out your socks, man. Like that one game, his first season, I can think it was against the Panthers.
Yeah,
man, he made dude look stupid.
Yeah, he did.
And then this year he went to the left side and he did a move on somebody, man. I'm like, yeah, man, dude got some moves.
Yeah, man. Michael Turner, I'm gonna still go now. Look, he didn't have hands though. I mean, he wasn't a pass catcher like that. Could you hit him with a screen every now and then? You could, but was he someone else finna go out, run routes, and be a real threat in the passing game? No, he wasn't. But Michael Turner, and then dog, like Warwick Dunn. Like I know Warwick Dunn. Warwick Dunn. If you take Warwick Dunn and place him into 2025 NFL with the spacing and the way things are played and some of the offenses they run now, if you take Warwick Dunn and place him into 2025, oh my God.
Man, and Warwick Dunn, man, like he's considered a scat small back, but Warwick Dunn ran some big, tough yards for the Falcons. I remember him getting some key 3rd and 1s, key goal line touchdowns, and man, he was elusive. Man, he break the long run, catch the ball. Man. Like, shout out to Warwick. I know you don't like Warwick personally.
No, I don't have anything against Warwick Dunn.
Man, you gotta tell why you don't like Warwick Dunn.
I don't want to get into that, man.
You got a real vendetta against you, Warren.
I don't have anything against Warwick Dunn.
That's an inside joke, man.
Yeah, I don't have anything against Warwick Dunn. If y'all must know, man, my wife, like, she loves and used to love some Warwick Dunn.
She still love Warwick Dunn.
Yeah, she loved Warwick Dunn. And I always joke with her. I tell her, I say, if I see Warwick Dunn within 3 to 5 miles of this house, we need to have a discussion. Because she loves some Warwick Dunn. But, man, shout out to Warwick Dunn and everything that he's done in the community.
Yeah, giving away the homes and stuff.
Man, did you know, and I'm not going to get us off track, but did you know Warwick Dunn, one of the homes he gave away, actually back in the days was to Deshaun Watson's family?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like you go look it up. There you go, looking at the live again. Why are you looking at the live?
Because I'm reading the thing.
No, we don't.
The true all-around back.
We don't need to see any other comments, man. We're going to have to get somebody to run that for us.
Yeah, man.
And sit here and let us know the comments.
Had a TV screen right there with the
And let us know the comments.
We can do that.
But yeah, man, Warwick Dunn. So you went with Bijan as the all-time
I'm going Bijan.
Falcons running back. Me, I think I'm going to Burner. Man, Warwick Dunn was something else as well. Warwick Dunn is in the ring of honor. I don't know if the Burner is gonna make it in the Ring of Honor. But Ward Dunn.
Burner should make it though.
But Ward Dunn is in the Ring of Honor. And that's a discussion that we'll have. And, you know, me saying this after what I said about my wife liking Ward Dunn, somebody might think I'm hating. Like, we were at the game, and I asked her, I said, should Ward be
in the Ring of Honor?
Should he be in the Ring of Honor? I said, when you think about...
What'd she say?
Of course. If he ain't in there, who else gonna be in there?
Willie?
You know what I'm saying?
So, Andrew's got to be in there.
So my thing was, when I look at a lot of the players that were there, I don't know if Warwick accomplished enough in a Falcons uniform to be there along with those guys and what they accomplished in Falcon uniform. You add in Falcons and Bucks, Warwick definitely, but the time he was in a Falcons uniform, I'm not sure he accomplished what they accomplished. And we can have that discussion another day. But when you think about the guys who are in there, like that, you think about the Roddy Whites and the Matt Ryans, and we go down the line of the players that are in there. Like it's some big time players in there. Not saying Ward Dunn, but during his time here, did he do enough? But anyway, man. All right, so. What we're going to do, because of the way the offense is run today, we're not going to just go with 2 wide receivers.
3, yes.
We're gonna,
I got my 3.
We are going to go with 3.
I got my 3.
Wide receivers.
I got my 3.
All right?
I got my 3, and I'm thinking about the quarterback. I'm not going to name him till last. But my 3, my first one would be Julio Jones. Old Julio, one of the best specimens we've ever had on the field, man.
No brainer.
No brainer. I mean, what he ran, like a 4.0?
Hey, man, I don't
he
know,
was
boy.
Super fast.
To the fact they called him Jet.
Julio Jet Jones.
Yep. That's why he throw the wings out.
Oh, he did throw the wings out.
That's why he throw the wings out right before he scored.
Yeah, man. Hey, gotta have him. And then, man, I'm gonna go next with someone we had on the show. And when we had him on the show, man, he became one of my favorite Falcons wide receivers.
Oh, it took that to get him on?
Yeah, man, getting to know him and hearing him talk. I just never gave him his respect, man. But Roddy White, man, 84, number 84, man, Roddy White, man, the wrestler, like he really got the tough yards, and I love his mentality. Talking to him, I really became a bigger fan of his, you know, after talking to him, which he was already great in my opinion. But I really got a chance to understand a lot of stuff. So got to go with 84.
Man, I think I know who you're gonna go with the third. But it's gonna be interesting. I think it's 2 people you're gonna choose between. Okay. You're gonna pick one of these 2 people that I'm thinking of. Okay. But we'll see.
My third wide receiver has to go with Andre Bad Moon Rising.
I already knew.
That's a hellified lineup to stop. You got Rising, you got Roddy, and you got Julio. You got you got 2 tall receivers when you have to throw the ball high, and then you got your little scat dude to get through, you know, get your tough slants and all of that. You got Andre Rising. How can you stop that?
Man, especially if you got Tony Gonzalez at tight end out there as well, and Bajan catching the ball out the backfield.
Now, what we up to, the quarterback?
Now we are at the pivotal position. Be Rich, your list all time, if you had to put together a starting offense, the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons that you would pick for the all-time Atlanta Falcons offense is none other than...
I think it's going to surprise you. Man, it's going to have to be number 7, Michael Vick, man. How can you stop somebody that can run for 1,000 and throw for 4,000? Man, like that offense right there, I want the Philadelphia Michael Vick.
We got to get the fact you can only have the Falcons Michael Vick.
Okay, well,
you can only have the Atlanta Falcons version of Michael Vick because it's what they did with the Falcons.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the 1,000-yard rushing season Michael Vick when he rushed for 1,000 yards and he was darting them things.
Okay,
I'm gonna go with that, man. That right there, who you got to worry about the run from him. You got to worry about Bijan Robinson. You got to worry about William Andrews. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, when it's time to pass the ball, he got a big tight end. You know, because sometimes Vic throw the ball high. Yeah. You got Tony Gonzalez that can catch the ball. You got Roddy White that can jump. You got Julio that can go get it. Because Vic will overthrow you.
Okay.
He's not going to overthrow Julio. And then you got Rising. Rising going to be the man cussing Vic out. Man, give me the ball, man. Quit throwing it so high, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's going to be a good team. And then you got a line that can actually protect them.
And so we're at Whitfield, Houston, Note, Freilich, and Hinton,
yes.
right?
Oh, wow, you remember. Yeah. That's a good line. And they big, meaty guys.
William Andrews as the fullback.
I seen a head came up.
That dude there, boy. I tell you.
Something wrong with him.
So you got William Andrews as the fullback.
Yeah.
You got Bajan as your running back.
Yes.
And you got Vic as a threat to throw the ball or run it. You got Julio, Roddy White, Bad Moon in the slot.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Hey, that's a tough team to stop, ain't it?
That's crazy.
Who was your quarterback?
But now, well, I mean, I actually thought, I'm going to say this first. I actually thought you were going to choose Steve Barkowski.
Yeah, I thought about it, but then I thought about Steve Barkowski would have done well. Still been a tough offense, strong arm. He'll get the ball there. I think Vic will have a little more problem with the completion percentages, but Vic overall threat, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vic. I'm gonna go with Vic just because, like, he was a real deal threat at any point in time. And if we can just add that in our offense, he may not even have to. He may not even have to run
with that line.
But to be able to have it when he needs
Barkowski
it,
couldn't run. Barkowski was a great pocket passer, but
to be able to have it when he needs it. Now let me tell you, I think Matt Ryan with this same offense would be. I mean, it would be straight up ridiculous because you put together a line that can keep people off him. Hey, man, and he got the receivers, he got the tight ends, he got the running back, dog. Matt Ryan, I mean, it's...
He got Crump and Gonzalez?
Man,
he loved throwing to the tight end.
I mean, it would go crazy. With Matt Ryan or Steve Barkowski or Vic, just having the run aspect, I'm going to choose Vic. And this a discussion that we'll have moving forward with Vic because we've heard a lot of people say that, from their opinion, Michael Vick was not a good quarterback while he was here. And that's a discussion that we're going to have for one of the shows. Yeah. So y'all be tuned for that. Y'all stay tuned for that. But
hey, let me ask you something. Go ahead with your thought, and I'm going to ask this.
Okay, yeah, because this is what's important, right?
Yeah.
We have the players. Yes. Okay, the players are there. The board is set. We have the players.
I already know.
Who's the coach? Who's the head coach, and who's calling the plays?
Okay. All right, I got you. The head coach, no other than Dan Reeves. I love Dan Reeves. And who's calling the plays? Our guy, Kyle Shanahan.
Okay.
Woo.
I'm not sure Vic is your guy if Kyle Shanahan.
Why you say that?
Man, Kyle Shanahan wants to have, to me, I could be wrong.
Did he get along with RG3?
They got forced in there. Him and his dad didn't. I can't say he didn't. Yeah. It's rumor his dad didn't want RG3. The owner wanted RG3. That's why they came right behind in the third round and drafted Kirk Chainz. That was the same draft. They drafted RG3 with a top 3 pick, and then the third round drafted Kirk Cousins. Wow. And so they didn't. The father didn't necessarily.
Kirk Cousins was a third round draft pick in that draft.
He got drafted the same year. Him and RG3 got brought into the team the same year.
I didn't know the third round pick,
now, Kyle Shanahan, he wasn't the decision maker. His dad was the head coach. But when you think about that system, he didn't want that in his system. And then, I mean, John Elway had gotten older by the time he took over as head coach. Now, he was the offensive coordinator. But as John was continuing to get older, but you see one of the things he was able to do to put the ball in the hands of the running back, get it to your playmakers, make it to where John don't have to do all that other stuff. So I'm not sure.
Man, I think Kyle would have had a blast with Vic. I don't think he would have been mad if Coach.
I'm not. I mean, I don't think he would have been mad. But I'm just saying, is Vic the best fit for Kyle Shanahan? I think Matt Ryan is the best fit.
Oh yeah,
but because I've seen it. I know what it looks like with Kyle Shanahan and Matt Ryan. I know what it looks like with Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? Now I did see Kyle Shanahan and RG3, and that looked good too. But I'm not sure. That's all I'm saying. I'm not sure.
Man, I think, man, he'd make it work. I think he'd bring the best out of Vic, and I think we'll see some crazy offensive plays with all those weapons. Man, he would definitely come up with something. Julio, he did it with Julio before and Matt Ryan.
Yeah, but Kyle Shanahan, man, like it's man, you got to make them right reads. You got
he would have taught him, man.
We talking about Falcons, Vic, and I would choose Vic as my quarterback. I'm just bringing up a discussion.
It's really good discussion.
And like turning the coin to the other side for us to take a look at it. Kyle Shanahan with Kyle Shanahan with Mike Vick or Kyle Shanahan with Matt Ryan. We've seen Kyle Shanahan with quarterbacks who look more like Matt Ryan than we have the other quarterbacks. And he's been super successful offensively. I know somebody gonna say he ain't won a Super Bowl. Offensively, he's been super successful with those kind of quarterbacks. So I'm not. If Kyle Shanahan, the play caller, I might switch it up with old Matty Ice, man, or Steve, man.
I'm keeping it with Vic. And then what's ironic is, and I didn't think about this, Dan Reeves has always been a part of a Shanahan's life with his coaching staff. Like, he was up in Denver with Mike Shanahan, and I'm pretty sure Kyle was running around Denver watching everything. So he ended up being Dan Reeves' offensive coordinator. I think that better be crazy.
Let me say this: we both picked Vic, but let me say this: let's play devil's advocate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Well, let's not play devil's advocate because the devil don't need one. Let's just turn the coin to the other side, right? With all those offensive weapons, one might say, why do you need a quarterback that can run? You got all these offensive weapons. Get you a quarterback who can process quickly and get the ball in the hands. Or you got all these playmakers. Why you worried about a quarterback running the ball? And Matt Ryan with Kyle Shanahan, we saw what he did in 2016. Oh my God! And that was a top 10 all-time offense.
Okay, so let's take out Vic. Vic he's our cheat code. We'll put him right there. He's too good to be on this team. Who I'm gonna pick?
Let's keep him out there.
Who I'm gonna pick? I'm gonna pick Steve Bartkowski, man.
I know you're gonna go Steve Bartkowski.
I like Matt Ryan. Matty Ice is the dude, but Matt Ryan didn't have a real cannon of an arm to get that ball out there. And Steve Bartkowski had the touch. He could throw a screen like no other. He could throw the mids, and he could definitely throw the bombs. He had a real good head on him with a decision maker. He could move around the pocket, but he's definitely not gonna get you he's not gonna get you a 3rd and 4. He gonna slide or get tackled. Now Matt Ryan will get you a 3rd and 4, but he wasn't that known as a mobile quarterback.
But no, Matt Ryan gets you 10 or 15
but
if
Steve gonna get rid of that ball fast.
Yeah,
he gonna get rid of like Marino. Like he just got rid of the ball. I would love to see him in the Kyle Shanahan offense.
Yeah, that could be very special. I mean, you're right. Like, he had an arm that Matt Ryan didn't have.
Yeah.
And so with Kyle Shanahan, because I saw it with Kyle Shanahan.
Oh, he did it.
If I'm going between the two, I'm going to go Matt Ice. If Matt Ryan accomplished what he accomplished in 2016 and these same weapons.
And he got a line, big boys, protecting them.
Well, let me tell you, boy, it would be a lot of Matt Ryan haters out there who would be crying. They would have tears in their beer because he would be balling.
He would be balling.
Flat out balling.
You got 2 big tight ends. You got 3 great wide receivers, and you got 2 great running backs. Man, like, everything is like, I don't know if Madden has an option to play all-time great teams. Seems like they should.
I know they used to have all-time great teams.
Oh, they did?
You could go and you could pick the all-time.
I'm going to go look today and see if they got that.
I think they used to have that. Like, you had the 90s team or that. Oh, wow. I know in basketball they
did. 2K definitely had.
I know they had
the all-time greatest Hawk.
Man, I haven't played Madden in so long. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. But look, man, that's been a crazy discussion, man.
I like that.
Yeah, so name your team again. Your line was Whitfield.
Whitfield, left tackle. Houston Hoover, left guard.
Yeah, Hoover.
Jeff Van Note, center. Mm-hmm. Bill Fralick, right guard. And Chris Hinton, right tackle.
Okay, name your backfield.
My backfield is fullback William Andrews and no other than the tailback Bajan Robinson.
Your tight end, we chose more than one. You started tight end and the other one.
Tony Gonzalez and Algie Crumpler, the big crump.
Your wide receivers?
My wide receiver from 1 to 3, Julio Jones 1, 2, Roddy White, 3, Andre Rison.
And your quarterback the all-time.
Man,
Falcons
my quarterback
offense.
we stamp with Michael Vick. And then if I had to go with another, it'd be Steve Bartkowski backing up.
Man, that's tough. Damn. This episode of the Waterboyz Show is brought to you by none other than Big Back's Cajun Kitchen.
Big Backs,
Boy,
yeah.
folk coming out there back like that, boy. That Big Back Cajun chicken, man.
Catfish, man, you're gonna have a big old back.
Hey, man, look, Big Back's Cajun Kitchen, man. I know I slipped and said chicken, but Big Back's Cajun Kitchen. Man, you know what? So let me tell you one of the things that they got that I'm talking about, dog. It's just so phenomenal. They got this catfish. Man, she fries it up Cajun style, man. The catfish with the red beans and rice. Ooh,
I'm going there now,
let me
bro.
tell you. Look, if you want to do some good eating, how everybody say you got the Big Back because you're eating good, you need to go to Big Back's Cajun Kitchen, man. Right over there off Camp Creek, man. Some real good eating. In Atlanta, Georgia, man. So if you're in the Atlanta area, tell them where they need to go, be rich. What's the name of the spot?
You need to go to Big Back Cajun Kitchen, man, to get you some good catfish. They got chicken. They got everything you want, man. All the sides and
You
fixings.
some shrimp. Boy, you got to go and eat good. Shout out to the good folks at Big Back's Cajun Kitchen. We appreciate y'all for your support of the Waterboyz Show, man. And hey, make sure you eat good.
Yes. Hey, man, I just noticed, man, you got one of the Atlanta Braves all-time legends on today,
Dale, man. Dale Murphy, man.
Oh, man.
Dale Murphy, of course, you know, Dale Murphy was one of those players that was a very popular and very heralded player. Like we loved him in the city of Atlanta when the Braves were a franchise that was struggling. You know, did way more losing than they did winning. And Dale Murphy was our guy. He was one of our guys that was looked at as that's that player. When we talk about other teams, so what? We got Dale. Now the team wasn't winning, so he didn't get the respect as far as in the media. You know, and in conversations like all the other players for the big franchises that won, but Dale Murphy, man, he was a hell of a ball.
Yeah, he actually won the home run title one year, I think. It was like 30-plus home runs at the time when 30 was a
Man, when 30 was something. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Then Barry Bonds and them came out and they just went crazy with it.
Yeah, but they was on the performance enhancement drugs.
I don't know if they was, they wouldn't. At the end of the day, you still got to hit the ball.
Still got to hit it. You know what? You still got to hit it.
You still got to hit it.
Yeah.
Man, you know, but yeah,
I like that, man. Where you pick that up from?
Man,
you got the hat to go with it?
Man, you know, it's not the exact hat because I wish it had the A. I wish it had the old school A, but it didn't. I can't remember. I grabbed it from a Foot Locker or a Champs or something.
You're stepping
like
up your dress game, man. When you
I actually wore this on the show before when we interviewed Quincy Carter, but I was about 15 pounds heavier, so it fit different.
You feel better?
It fit different. It fit different, man. It was like, but Dale Murphy player almost looked like 3D. You know what I'm saying? The player was popping off the shirt because I was so fat at the time. You know
Playboy pop off.
You know what I'm saying? Like the player was almost like 3D. Yeah, man. But man, I was getting ready to go out the house. I was grabbing one of my hoodies because it's been hoodie season for so long, man. And I said, you know, let me check the weather right quick. I saw it was finna be a high 75, man. So I threw on the Dale Murphy. And you know, I normally like to come in rocking something that's Waterboyz, whether it's one of the official Waterboyz Show shirts that you can find, you know what I'm saying, at our Waterboyz Show store. But then you also can find our other store that we do in collab with Atlanta Culture, which is the 285clothing.com. You can find some of the other stuff. You know, you find the Blood Pressure Birds and those.
And that Neek One shirt, man. I ended up this yesterday, man. My Neek One T-shirt came in.
Yeah, so you're going to have to put it on, make sure you send the swatch, and you need to wear that on the show. You should have had that on the show instead of Never Mind the Spider Pink. I don't know what that says, man. It's a nice sweatshirt.
It's Young Thug's
that's cool, but Young Thug not part of the Waterboyz Show.
Right.
Shout out to Young Thug.
Shout out to you, Young Thug.
But guess what?
Got to wear the Neek One shirt.
Yeah, Young Thug not finna have on a Neek One shirt and say, this the Waterboyz Show shirt.
Hold the shoulder. Hold on. I got to go show y'all this shirt, man. Hold on. One second. First time ever on the show. Step out and get a shirt.
This man actually got up in the middle of the show to go get a shirt. Hey, I hope he's put it on and make sure it fits correctly. Because, boy, if he comes back, he not going to put it on. He's just going to bring it where he can show you, man.
Look.
He just going to bring it where he can show you, man.
You got the Neek One.
You got stuff all on it. Yeah, not that little lint off of it.
We got the Neek One shirt, man. How that look? Can you see that in the camera, Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 1988, Neek One. 1988 was the year of the dunk contest between Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan that we all feel like Dominique won. Dominique has said numerous times that even Jordan told him he won. Aaron from Chicago, so he says. So,
Jordan did say it's an interview where Jordan said, "Hey man, you won, but hey, what would the crowd have done?"
I need to see that.
Yeah, we'll show it to you.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, y'all get y'all one of the Neat One shirt and the Blood Pressure Birds, which my boy Treyboy Play came up with, man, and it's like really, really catchy. And I expect West Durham, Chris Domino, to coin that phrase for us, man.
Man, we'll see. Hey, it's already stamped and solidified, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Man, and speaking of things that we have going on, it may be a place where you'll be able to find some of our content coming up. But we got something going to where you should be able to go somewhere other than just right here and find our content. We'll let that out real soon. But it's some really good things happening over here at the Waterboyz show, man.
Yeah. Also, man, if you like to just listen to your podcast and you don't like to watch the YouTube, man, kick it over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're on all the platforms, man. And Spotify has a new feature that I just noticed.
Oh yeah. You can put up videos.
You can put if you want to watch the podcast on Spotify, the videos are actually on there, and I'm integrating all the videos. So soon, all episodes will be on there where you can watch us on video. But I like the Spotify platform for hosting your podcast, man. And they don't discriminate. They put it on Apple Music, Amazon, it's everywhere. So if you get a chance, man, check it out on Spotify. Or if you're Apple guy, Apple Music, man. Apple Podcasts. Go ahead and we all there.
Yeah, man. Hey, well, look, man. On that note, man, we just about ready to close things out, man. You gave us an all-time Falcons offense.
Yeah.
From the mind of Be Rich.
Hey, I think.
And look, don't let anybody tell you that you're wrong. They can get their opinion. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're wrong.
Fire. I think the next one, man, you should do the all-time Falcon defense. I think we should do an episode where you do the all-time Falcon defense. I think you would come up with a great defense.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. I mean, do I get to play on the defense?
No, hell no. He'll be a water boy.
Hey, and that's exactly why we go by the name we go by, man. Hey, well, look, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. We got some special guests coming up next few episodes after this, man. So, yeah, but be looking for everything that's out there, man. You run across us. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you pass it along. Like, subscribe, share, or you can do it in a different order. Subscribe, like, share. Make sure you're doing those three things. Comment. Yeah, do that, man. It helps everything move along. We appreciate all you guys for supporting us wherever you find it, whether that's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, fan base, wherever you find us, fan base.
Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, man, wherever you find us, man. But on that note, we finna get on up out of here, my brother.
Out of here, man.
Make sure y'all go rock with Big Back's Cajun Kitchen. Big Back's Cajun Kitchen. All right, man. And on that note, man, the Waterboyz show, we about to be up out of here. Always remember, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. Stay loyal, stay Atlanta. On behalf of myself, Trey, my partner, B Rich, and Aaron, Whoa Pittman, the Waterboyz show, we are out.
Kill the camera.